Hi.
Do you care?
I'm good.
Perfect. And I rewatched it yesterday, the movie, and every time I watch the movie, I discover new things in your performance, which is amazing. I want to say that I think Tony is intense and unpredictable. So, how did you approach playing such a complex man like this?
The character was very complex. What really drew me to it, and I've always wanted to. It's a privilege to work with a master, like Gus Van Sant as well, and yeah, it's a very complex character. I really went down the rabbit hole of sort of researching the actual guy, and there's plenty of footage and recordings of him, and that was kind of my source and my well for basing the version of of Tony that I ended up doing. The way I tend to work is like I have the pre-production phase of analyzing the character and analyzing the psyche of the character and trying to figure out where he's at, maybe what's wrong with him. And then there's the script, and a lot of the words are verbatim of the stuff that he actually said, so I could like work on a scene and then listen to the real guy saying exactly the same words as they're scripted a lot of the times. And yeah, and then the sort of, once we geared up to shoot it, I sort of stopped thinking about it and then just doing it. What was quite interesting about the character, I thought, is that he's so agitated and he's so fueled by rage, and he's just jumping from emotions, which is quite fun. But he could go from angry to sad to making a joke, and so there was so many things happening, and the shifts and the turns was quite fun to do. We shot the whole movie in 19 days, so it's a very short shoot in Louisville, Kentucky. Me and Dacre Montgomery plays Richard. We're quite literally fused together in this movie, and he was such a beautiful actor and thoughtful actor. Kind of meeting him and Gus was the whole project sort of started with the three of us in a room, just rehearsing and blocking out, talking about the characters and the dynamics, and I love that. I love working with Dacre, and I think that sort of how the dynamics between Tony and Dick's sort of evolved, and then how we could feed sort of our dynamic into it as well. And then in terms of like specific things, I don't know, like we had so much fun, and we got to improv a lot, and so there's so many moments in the movie that are really funny or offbeat that just sort of happened in the moment, thanks, for Dacre and me and Gus. And so that in general was a very enjoyable experience.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.